you kept the background, kept the colors. You added in a couple pieces of content, which is awesome. You customized up here to make it more personal. Added in testimonials. Other than that, I mean, you guys used our system as it was, which honestly is the way that we want people to use it. Um,
It works.
so last, let's share, if you wouldn't mind sharing a few things that are working for you to generate leads. So one thing you mentioned was Craigslist, and here's an ad that we're looking at right now. Um,
That one is to avoid foreclosure. I don't even know how many ads I have. I have so many of them. I don't really know.
uh-huh.
But I target on Craigslist, different areas, what they want, if it's they're over leveraged, if it's a wholesale deal, if there's owner financing. And that one, as you can see, where I just put a lot of content in there, like reasons why they should call me. You'll see there's 4 point, little 5 points there, and every one I do a little different. I also do I do bandit signs, but not your typical. I only do it on properties that we own or doing because it adds credibility. When they're on the, I don't know, sometimes when they're hammered up around here, we have 12 signs there, and they just sort of ignore it. I put signs on our properties that I'm pushing. Um, you can see, let's see what else is here. What I had to do and what I'm doing now, not just Quakertown, we're targeting all the other towns around. So I'm in the process of doing new pages and getting that for each and every town. That's one, I think, in Philadelphia, I believe, that I have. Right. And mhm,
um,
yeah, there's,
Quakertown, Perkshire, Dublin.
yep.
So
It's,
I like it, Cindy. So in your Craigslist ads, just so people can kind of take a few notes away from here. So you're of course putting the URL in there, and as of a few months ago, if you guys aren't familiar out there watching this, Craigslist doesn't let you hyperlink your
correct.
links anymore, which is a bummer. But are you finding that people are still going through here, copying and pasting this, going to the browser and going to your website?
It's funny because sometimes they pop up as a hyperlink. I mean, I used to type in there here and they would do it. You're not allowed to do that. But if I type in that, a lot of times, some of the ads, they're coming up and going right to the website. It's crazy. I don't understand. But I get a lot of hits from that. I have a phone number. Not everybody goes through, fills a form out. They'll call me when they go to the website. I have Facebook ads. I do mailings. I do everything. And it's just working for us. And I try and do everything into a funnel into our programs. And we're going to be switching a lot over to Carrot. We're going to be closing down the other websites and open them
Cool.
exclusively in
No,
Carrot.
that's really cool. So one last thing on the Craigslist ads, because I know this is going through people's minds that they see all these ads and it seems like a lot of work. What are you doing? Are you the one physically going in there and posting these, or do you have someone helping you with it?
I started out and I had a VA, and the VA was not doing it the way I wanted. And this takes me 4 minutes a day. I mean, it took a little bit to set up, and I kept adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. And 4 minutes a day, it's just refreshing, renewing, and that's it. Once you get your ads out.
Everyone's got 4 minutes a day, guys. So, like Cindy said, she did put some work into probably writing the ads and creating the systems and getting the email addresses and the Craigslist account set up. But that took what, maybe a few hours, half a day, something like that.
Well, what I was doing was I do maybe 3 or 4 ads a day, and it would take, once you get your pictures on your desktop and you can click around, you'll see a lot of my pictures are the same. They're not all new ones. I sort of switch them around, but you got to be careful when you post Craigslist. They have to be a little different, or they'll start ghosting you, which is a whole nother thing.
I like it. So,
But yeah,
one last thing on here, I'm just looking so people can kind of take a couple notes. So this one is, targeting motivated sellers. You've got it in the real estate by owner section. Are you finding those getting flagged, or are they skating through and being up there?
not by other investors sometimes, I think. But I'm all over, and it's well, you know, if
That's
it works, then people copy you, and it's a compliment.
exactly.
And that's
That's really cool. Well, shoot, Cindy. I mean, I appreciate you hopping on here. Is there anything else on your mind that you want to relay to, whether it's an experienced investor like yourself and they're wanting to find something that works better or that's just easier for them to use as far as the websites, or even a newer investor that's thinking about using Carrot? What kind of pearls of wisdom would you pass along to people?
we do a lot of mentoring and all over the United States. And what I just started doing was referring our students to it, because within 15 minutes they can have their site up going. It's not that hard to customize. They don't know the great deal they have, because they hadn't go all through the other things and all the other problems. But it's consistency. And even with David's course, which is great, you just have to keep going. Right in the beginning, you don't see results, and it just keep pushing in and pushing in and pushing in, and you will. The ones that stop are the ones that don't succeed. And there's bumps in the road and there's walls, and you just got to push through them.
That's
And the doors open.
I'm glad you said that, because that's a huge lesson. And guys and gals, once again, if you haven't watched Brittany's case study, go find it somewhere on the site. It's over here, down, wherever it is. Find it, because she is a great testimonial to that right there, that she decided she was going to make this whole online marketing thing work. She started with 0 leads, and she was working a job. And then it took her about, I think she said 3 to 4 months to really get to the level where she was getting about 1 lead per week, which that right there is not enough to sustain a business. But she kept on pushing. She's in a really competitive market of Baltimore, so it took a little bit more effort than if you're in a smaller town. But she kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And it wasn't until about 8 months later she did that first deal from those leads. And since then she's done 4. She quit her job. And she's doing this full time now. And if she would have given up in the first 3 months or 4 or 5 or even 6, then it wouldn't have worked. So Cyndy, I really appreciate you hopping on. Guys and gals, go to Cyndy's website and connect with them. If you're looking for a good mentor, check out CyndyBuysHouses.com, CYNDY BuysHouses.com. Connect with them on there. Or do you have another website that you want to point people toward?
No, that's fine. You can go there. I'm going to try and get everything focused on Carrot. Just keep going.
Well, perfect, guys. So, well, thank you, Cyndy, for this call. Thank you, everyone, for listening in. If you have any questions, hit us up on live chat or email. And we're here for you. We're here for you to grow your business, to grow your online leads, and to hopefully inspire you to be a better real estate entrepreneur now and in the future. Cool.